Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Whelan. I'm an author, game designer, and professional nerd. And tonight, I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly neighborhood actual play show. We are in the middle of a playthrough of the classic Call of Cthulhu adventure, A Resection of Time, using the Delta Green role-playing game from Arc Dream Publishing. If you haven't already watched the multiple episodes of Resection of Time, go ahead and go back to the beginning, wherever you are picking this up, whether it is through our VOD channel on YouTube or our podcasts Earholes edition. You're going to want to start at the beginning and then come back and catch up so that you know who these people are, what they're doing, and what's going on. When we last left the agents of T-Cell, they had been called to a mysterious motel room meeting with where they were supposed to speak with Kyle Woodson, who has been the source of their investigation due to the strange, what's the word I'm looking for here? The strange circumstances around his death. When they arrived at the meeting, things went strangely. They discovered that Kyle was in fact some sort of projection or hologram, and there was something controlling it in the bathroom of the hotel room. Something that nearly got its hands, tentacles, mandibles on Agent Typo, and only was stopped by the combined efforts of Agent Tower and Agent Teaspoon. So, now that we've all had a moment to breathe, it's time for one of my favorite parts of Delta Green, which are, of course, sanity rolls. Because this was such an intense situation, we sort of left it at that as the cliffhanger from last time. So now it's time to pay the piper a little bit sanity-wise here. Which means everybody needs to make a sanity check first for adapting to violence because of the nature of Tower's get down with his assault rifle. So go ahead and roll your dice and tell me if you get over or under your sanity check.
Rob, I specifically do not recall hiring a piper, therefore I do not believe I need to pay a piper.
As a heads up, if I fail this roll, my breaking point is literally 1 point below my current sanity. So just
oh, cool.
Heads up.
I'm excited to hear that.
I passed.
I also passed.
Thanks for coming into the accountability crib, Jordan.
Yeah, I know.
But I did hit my breaking point last time, so I already went in and did all of that and took a sleep disorder.
Right.
That was a
Sleepy boys
29.
together.
Whew.
And what is your current sanity?
49.
Okay.
So I'm in. That's surprising because I've been rolling like bat guano for the last million sessions.
I feel like the Aegon pendulum has finally swung the other way, and
maybe I'm not going to hold my breath. Just in case.
Okay. So has everybody checked in? Everybody passed that sanity check? Yes. Thumbs up all around.
Whoa,
All right.
Good job, everybody.
That's like a first.
Don't worry, there's more.
Machine gun ain't shit.
So everybody rolled a check against violence. Everybody succeeded. Tony, you don't actually have to roll when I ask you for a roll against violence because your character is already adapted. Basically, when you get every time you do that and you don't go insane, you check one of those little boxes, and eventually you either do lose sanity, in which case you erase everything, or you become adapted to violence and some slightly bad stuff happens because your character is a little more of a sociopath. So our next set of sanity rolls are, well, let's see. Let's do, yeah. So this one is for Typo and Tower, because I believe Tugboat and Time Bomb were still outside of the room when we last left them. And in my glorious charity and goodwill, I will even let Typo and Tower choose whether or not they have to make this roll. You only have to make this roll if your character saw the eyes that sprouted along Teaspoon's side from where she took the bullet wounds. If you don't want to make the roll, you can just simply say, I didn't see it. I see that Jordan has already picked up her dice. Like, I'm gonna push it.
Yeah. I feel like I probably done did.
Right. Now everyone knows I have extra eyes in my rib cage. Well,
Okay, it looks like Tower succeeded and Typo failed. Well, looks like you're going to be picking up one of them there breaking points there. Typo.
Yep.
So go ahead and Tony, why don't you roll a d4 for me?
A D4.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you say Tony or Tawny?
Tawny.
Oh.
I'm going to use the good ones that you hate so much during D&D, Jordan.
Why?
I have rolled a 4.
Of course you did. Of course you did, because you used the curse die.
That's how many eyes you have.
So go ahead and lose 4 sanity points, Typo.
Jordan will remember this, just so you're aware.
I feel like Lord of the Board has to put one of those.
Yeah, it's a
Jordan
telltale
will
game.
Remember this
Yeah.
in the corner. All right, so let's talk about breaking point, shall we? Let me look this up really quick. 68. Since apparently it's dollar disorder night here at Delta Green. So the good news is you're not temporarily insane, Typo. So reset your breaking point equal to your current sanity minus your POW. And now you get to think about what sort of disorder you are getting from this. It is from the unnatural. So the suggested ones are amnesia, depersonalization disorder, depression, dissociative identity, fugues, megalomania, paranoia, or sleep disorder. I do feel like sleep disorder is a popular choice amongst the like it. I feel like there might be a weird. It's on page 72 of the book, Jordan. I feel like there might be a weird sort of I don't know, camaraderie that comes up if like half of the team is like, oh, you can't sleep either, huh?
Could I also suggest tritripphobia or triphobia? It's an aversion or fear of cluster of small holes, bumps, or patterns.
Yeah, I was thinking that a little bit. And also that creeps me out. So it's like, hey, pretty close.
That's actually really, really a good one.
Would have been better if Agent Trip had tryptophobia, but you know, whatever.
Damn it.
I'll look over them, Rob.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about them yet. And one other thing I want to do, the last one that I want to do is to see if we generate any Delta Green bonds. Now, these are bonds that connect you with the other agents on the team, which is kind of bad. So Tawny, Teaspoon, and Typo both gained disorders, right? Recently?
Correct.
Okay. So you are going to give me another sanity check, both of you.
Oh boy.
I know we're starting off with a bunch of maintenance rolls here, but sometimes that's just the nature of telling stories through this medium.
That was me too. Just double check.
Yes.
Okay.
Ungood on my end.
Fail.
All right. That means that both of you now have a bond with each teammate. So basically, this represents that you have gone through this traumatic experience and have survived, and you think if these other people weren't there, I'd be screwed. That also means that if they should happen to, I don't know, die in the pursuit of their goals as members of Delta Green, you're gonna hurt real bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like I feel like the dice gods are speaking to me, given that Teaspoon and Typo have had this weird bond all throughout this season, and I feel like them both going on this journey is another step forward of Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Also, each of you chooses one of your current bonds. Tell me which one it is, and I'm going to roll a d4. Because I get to do this too.
I should make the interesting choice, but I don't want to.
I'll pick my mentor.
Okay.
My mentor, Jessica Andrews.
You lose 1 point from your bond with her.
God.
Well, I mean,
Do it, Rob. Do it.
do what, Tawny? You have to
All
say
right.
it.
Fine. Fine.
I want to hear you say it.
The bond with Jack, my husband. It makes sense. It just makes sense.
3.
That hurts. Is it because I can't tell him about the 3 eyes on my ribcage? 1 point for each eye.
Possibly. Okay. So.
I picked depersonalization disorder, by the way, Rob.
Okay. That's an interesting choice. Like, I'm not here. This is not happening to me. You know.
Yes, basically. Just complete separation from myself and where I'm at and what's happening. It says, I can read it out.
Go ahead.
Clearly, you ate too much garlic and then watched a sci-fi movie and went to sleep, and this has all been a dream.
Exactly. Depersonalization disorder, per our agent's handbook, your agent suffers periods of detachment from herself, feeling helplessly disconnected from her own body, thoughts, and emotions. It's like seeing it all happen to someone else. And it also lists, for the folks at home who like to have fun at everybody's expense, that all tests are at negative 20%. I'm assuming while affected with the disorder.
That is correct. So what happens is, because this happened to you during an unnatural experience, the next time that you make an unnatural sanity check, you have to make a follow-up check to see if your disorder triggers. Because I think, yeah, you back off and you're like, no, I don't even know where this begins. This was a weird dream. Like,
it from depersonalization is more like you're watching yourself through a TV screen. So it's more like you don't feel like you have control over what you're doing, and you're just observing the actions that are happening around you. So it's not so much this isn't happening. It's these are happening and I don't know. It's almost like a break from reality. It's very common in like panic disorders, but sorry,
right.
I know a lot about it.
No,
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Sarah. I want to make sure that, you know, since this is a part of the mechanics of the game, that we're portraying it both accurately and sensitively. So I appreciate the insight that you brought. Okay, now we cut to the aftermath, where the agents have come into the room. Mandel has bandaged up her wound on her side. And you have a few minutes before the police arrive, because Tower fired a assault rifle. That's loud. People are going to hear that. So what are you doing? Like, assume. Well, actually, let me stop that. Tugboat and Time Bomb. Because you came in after, is there for the other three, being Teaspoon, Typo, and Tower, is there anything like, are you telling them how everything went down? is Teaspoon trying to be like, it's just a flesh wound? Like, what are we?
10 out
what are
of
we
10.
doing here?
I think Teaspoon is definitely like, I think he just grazed me. It's all really fine. I'm gonna just and I'm grabbing like towels out of the bathroom. The hotel
you are?
bathroom, and
Well, hold that thought.
We're in the bathroom, Tawny, in case you forgot.
Yeah, the
That
bathroom
entire
is
time.
where the creature is.
oh, never mind. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry. Hang on. It's been like a month since
That's
we
okay.
did this.
No.
It's been a month.
I will give you the option. So let's run it like this. You run to the bathroom and are like, I've got to, because I do think that your survival instincts take over and you're like, I've got to hide my shame. And your foot squishes in the first step that you take in, and you look down. Or actually, I will even give you the choice. Do you look down? Sometimes I feel like Tony's like, the choice is worse, Rob. Don't give me
It
the
is,
choice.
but I mean, it's just kind of an instinct when your foot squishes in something, you look at it. So yes, I am rolling a sanity check. I'm assuming.
Allow me to elucidate before you roll your sanity check. Thank you. And you see the thing that Tower shot. It is a bundle of ropey tendrils and chitinous pieces of body parts. You don't even know where the head would be in this thing, and somehow Tower filled it with enough lead to put it down. It just looks like a bundle of flesh and giant insect parts. And when you step on the goopy bit, it recoils and starts to shrivel up into this strange gaseous cloud. And it's only a few seconds before it disappears, leaving a weird, fetid stain on the tile of the bathroom floor. Now you can roll sanity.
Probably left behind a stank too, by the way.
All right. I actually rolled an 11.
This is not. Yeah, you would not want to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get a candle of this. I assure you, Tower. All right. I think. Make sure I get the right creature.
Gone like a Cthulhu fart in the wind.
The cosmic crop dust. Okay. I want to check up and make sure because I forget if you make because you critted your sanity roll, right? You rolled an 11.
Did.
I want to make sure what that does.
I gain points back on a bond of my choice. No. No.
It's good to be optimistic.
If I remember correctly, it was the automatic lowest amount of sanity possible. So if it's depending on what
right.
It was.
Well, she so it's probably just going to be 1 point. Either way, let's just roll with that, and I will keep flipping as you go. And if I need to change that back, we can. Okay. But you also see something else, Teaspoon. In the bathtub, there is a machine. It's all weird chrome pieces jutting out at different weird angles. Like it looks like somebody took a bunch of pipes and antenna and shoved them into a bathtub full of ice, like they were bottles of soda at a beach party. And there's a weird blue glow coming out from underneath the ice.
Under the ice.
Mm-hmm.
I think, well, I guess I yell out to Typo. Typo, there's some kind of weird arcane machine in here. I don't know. Also, y'all, the thing turned into mist and it's gone now. But it was here and it was misty, and then it with all the stuff.
I volunteer somebody else look at it first. It's been a lot has happened in the last 20 minutes.
It's been a day.
And I'm just going to take 2 or 3 just to breathe for a second.
I definitely think Typo, your hands are like are just shaking, and I think even though you wouldn't necessarily tell anybody else, you are looking at your hands to making sure that no eyes or anything weird are appearing on your hands or arms right now.
Yeah, so here's the thing. It's not that I think that I have eyes about to sprout on me. It's like I'm thinking about, because I knew something weird was going on with Teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm kind of just like, I'm just trying so hard not even to look at the bathroom because I was getting dragged towards there. And the only thing that's going through Typo's mind right now is, were they going to do something to me with that machine, or what's going on? And what's his face flickered out. He was a weird hologram, and Teaspoon just went into that fucking bathroom. What's going on? Is she now a hologram? Like, just
yeah, it's all washing over you right now, and you're like, I don't even know. So Tower, what are you doing?
I can go look at it for her.
And before he gets in there, I definitely get like one of the bathroom towels, and I've kind of like haphazardly kind of covered the thing.
Okay.
Don't make that face.
Do you want it to be gone already?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. How about I don't know? It's Schrodinger's eyes. We'll find out later when we unwrap it.
Okay, well, I'm saying if you want it to be gone right now, you can.
Oh,
it's going to be just a little more sanity, just a little more, un poquito.
I'll take the sand loss to not have weird eyes on my ribcage.
Okay,
I'm not sure how to play that.
Well, that's why we're here. We're playing to find out, and sometimes playing to find out is dealing with weird ass stuff. Yeah, let's do that. So go ahead and take. Stop it. One point of sanity.
Okay.
Because and that makes sense to me narrative as part of the story, because you're like, okay, you've got your shirt up and you're about to oh, thank Christ, it's gone. Like it is baby smooth. There's not even a like scarring or blood for that matter. Like you got shot 3 times and you did not bleed. And that's when Tower comes in.
Yeah. Maybe some tears, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, so Tower,
so, yeah,
you get into
the whatever Agent Teaspoon first freaked out to Typo about, and then Typo freaked out, and I'm like, okay, I got it.
I guess I'm up.
Thank you. As you walk past him, I'm just like, thank you. Thank you,
And
Tyler.
I think that as I walk past Teaspoon, I kind of give her like a side eye, not like a bad one, but like, I know something's going
Side-eye.
on with you.
You saw, right, Tony?
Yeah.
You saw the bullets hit.
Yeah, okay.
Are there holes in my shirt?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And there actually is probably a little bit of blood on your shirt from where you got like the initial hit still probably, broke the skin and caused a little bit, but nowhere near the amount of blood you should be dealing with 3 bullet holes in your side.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think when Tower walks by her, he gives her the look of concern, but not look as in like, oh, are you okay? But look as in like, why aren't you okay? I mean, why aren't you in danger?
Why are you okay? What is going
Why
on
are
here?
you okay?
Okay, so what are you doing with the machinery?
Tower knows absolutely nothing about this like otherworldly stuff. So he's literally like at a loss. He's like Captain America fresh from the 40s.
Right,
He's
right.
Yeah.
Did you see the neck thing that was on that other person? Were you in the bathroom during that?
Yes, I was.
Does it look like that?
Or when the GM doesn't even know.
Well, no, I'm like, yes, it's weird, but like this, because that looked more like circuitry, and this looks more industrial.
Is there any sort of like anything like a child would be like, oh, that's clearly a button or a latch or
What can I push on this to figure this out? Go ahead and give me an unnatural roll here. Whatever your unnatural score is. It's not going to be great.
Nope, it's actually a 0. So
Really, you have no unnatural? I'm shocked to hear that. So then you're like, you don't even,
I got no clue, bud.
you got no idea.
Yeah.
Got any
Or,
heavy machinery?
I did roll a 4.
Damn.
That's great.
It does nothing. Yeah, I know.
Is a 4 greater than a 0? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
So
I also have nothing in unnatural. Dope.
weird. Funny how the people who had unnatural skill are the ones who all vamoosed after last season.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I got
And or
11.
died.
Your boy good at driving though. What's up?
Okay, I go into the bathroom after I recuperate for a minute and like hold on to Tower's arm as I like look at this machine thing and try to gauge what's up with it.
You take a look at it. And I'm gonna say it is electronics. Give me a sig int at -30.
I have to be at a 51. I got 91.
No idea. Tower, give me an alertness check.
I got a 30.
Okay. Don't forget to mark that as a fail typo. So you succeeded.
Yes, because my alertness is 70.
So you're staring at this device, and then you know that candy red button that you were looking for?
Mm-hmm.
You think you found it, but somebody's going to have to stick their hand in the ice to touch
Nose
it.
goes.
Let's get Tugboat and Time Bomb in here. See if one of them want to do it. I think we've surpassed our quota of dealing with shit today. Honestly,
they haven't been pulling their weight. Can't get them in here.
It's been a lot. We're
Oh man, I want to put. I think
it's good over here.
I want to put. I think we surpassed our quota of dealing with bullshit today. That's going on the merch. Okay, make a note. That is a essential Delta Green quote.
Can I ask what exactly you told us when we came in the room?
I don't know if we have yet. Have y'all come into the bathroom?
I mean, like in the general area, because we were kind of semi-separated.
I did yell out that if you guys were by the door, I did yell out, I don't want to go in there and I'm just going to chill here for a minute. So, I mean,
I'm going to assume that they went over the basics of there was something in the bathroom, Tower shot it down. We think that Mandel might have gotten hit or hurt by it, and and maybe the two of you have been out on the kind of the balcony of the motel. You basically we're gonna wait until the cops get here, and so let's actually cut to you two, since they're dealing with the internal stuff. Are the two of you going to be the formulators of whatever story that you tell the police?
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I'm bad at all of those things.
I am.
I would rather look at the machine than talk to humans.
I would rather. Yeah.
Ethan is
that would be human.
no, that would be persuade. Would be the.
I mean, I'm half good at that, but we all know what happened when I was half good at something else last season.
I got a 69 in persuade.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, I would much rather look at that machine.
Yeah.
Ethan, would you actually prefer to operate that machine with your face? Is that how bad it is?
Maybe. I have some thoughts about it, but
Hey, Teaspoon.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to the cops.
Mm-hmm.
we need a team cover up out here.
We need a better cop people.
Has anybody got like a sweatshirt or a sweater I can borrow or something? I just need to
we probably have something in our car, right? Our SUV.
Yeah.
Because we're packed. You might as well go pull something out of our luggage.
Okay.
Could you grab a hotel bathrobe?
Terry cloth.
No, I think I do. Okay, I will pop down. I'm gonna go grab I'm gonna change my shirt. And then we'll figure it out. We'll just figure it out.
Okay. So Teaspoon goes off by herself.
That's a great idea.
What do the rest of you do? Are you?
I'm gonna check out the machine.
Yeah, okay. I'm curious so I'll go in as well.
Is the machine warm? Is there a reason it has to be in an ice bath?
Yes, there is a warmth to it, which indicates to you that it is currently active.
Does this machine look like anything I've ever seen, Rob?
Give me an unnatural check.
Oh, that's going to be bad. Oh, wow. That was literally a 99.
Oof. You've never seen a computer before in your life or anything electronic.
This is obviously an animal.
You got 99 problems and this is one.
Yeah, this is all of them. I have 99 problems and this is all of them. This looks like some sort of animal, human hybrid. I'd literally say that.
My thought is it might be how the hologram was made.
Oh, you think so? Well, how are you going to verify that?
My thinking after hearing all this stuff is that maybe if you reach your hand and put the button, you might poke yourself on a needle or something weird. Get that DNA and make a hologram from it.
Wait, I have a great idea. I obviously think I know what's going on with this thing, and it's an animal-human hybrid. I'm going to press the button.
Okay.
Well, I would like to know what
I think that's the perfect idea for the fantastic fail that just happened.
I would also like to know what Agent Time Bomb believes will happen when she presses the button.
Oh, it's going to turn it off, of course.
Okay. So you slip your hand into the ice.
Yep. Nothing's bad going to happen.
You feel around.
Mm-hmm.
There's a depression. Like you can slip your finger in, like one of those finger cuffs.
Yeah.
You're gonna press all the way into that depression.
Yeah, that's how you turn it off. They have to make sure that can't be turned off really easily, so it doesn't turn off. I mean, it makes a complete sense.
You feel it constrict around your finger.
Okay.
And in the bedroom, Kyle Woodson appears.
Does he look like a hologram, or does he just look like a dude?
Well, he looks the same that he did when you guys first ran into him.
Okay. Did he just materialize in front of our eyes, or was I perhaps in the bathroom, and so he's in the? Because I'm assuming if he just maybe it's a sanity roll. I'm just checking.
Well, again, thank you for being part of the accountability crib. Give me an alertness check.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we did see him disappear, so him reappearing shouldn't be super weird.
So, what happens when you roll exactly your skill?
You do it.
Okay, great, cool.
Now that you're aware of the weird aesthetic of this projection device, you realize that there are projectors that have been surreptitiously installed in the corners of the room.
Okay.
So, now that you know now that you see the strings, now that you know that there are strings, you kind of see the strings.
I put 2 and 2 together, and
yeah. And the same color that's emanating from the bathtub is you can see small devices scattered throughout the room that are kind of emanating that same color.
So I think I just turned to the group. I'm like, I believe whatever that thing is some sort of projector. I think.
I don't think the off button works.
I don't think the off button works.
I don't think it is what you think it is, Time Bomb.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I think it's copying what Time Bomb is saying. Okay. I think if we got to dismantle this before whoever gets here, right?
Or do we attempt to use it? Would it be nice to have a portable Kyle Woodson?
Or do we drop it off at the green site?
Isn't he supposed to be
Green
dead
box?
though? If they run any checks, he'll appear as dead. Where's Teaspoon? I can't think right now.
To Teaspoon, you just finished changing, and you see a Miskatonic County Sheriff rolling up.
We have earpieces now, right? That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I talk into it and be like, hey, someone flip some channels, find something like Rambo, put it on real loud, and just act like you're having the best times of your lives up there, drinking and carousing. Okay, just go with that for now, and I'll figure this out.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there like a TV or something in the room?
Oh yeah.
I turn it on.
I know you
Roll
said
up.
this was a shitty hotel. Is there like a mini bar?
No.
Okay, shit.
Roll with it. Just roll with it.
So like the way that the motel is set up, basically you kind of pull in, and there's like that sort of crescent road, like a crescent shaped roadway, and that's where you pull off to the thing. And I think they see you in the parking lot, Teaspoon, and they hit their brights and they do like a quick whoop whoop.
I do the whole like, oh hey, hand wave thing.
Hello.
For anybody wondering, that's the sound of the police.
Yeah, that is in fact the sound of the police. And both car doors open, and out get the two officers. It's an older officer and a younger officer.
Need an old priest and young priest.
Yeah, the younger officer the older officer looks like he's thin and wiry. The younger officer is a little more baby faced and pudgy. The old officer is the first one to speak.
His name is Andy Griffith.
Yeah,
Partner is Don Knotts.
Evening, ma'am.
Officers, how's it going this fine day here?
Well, it's going all right. I was wondering if we could ask you a couple questions. I'm Officer Stadler. This is Officer Anderson, and like Anderson, even though it's like dark outside, he's got his wraparound cop sunglasses on.
God, he's one of those. Okay.
And he is definitely giving you a visual pat down.
Yeah. And I am gonna play this card. Hey, I'm gonna reach in my back pocket real quick. I'm gonna show you my badge. I'm FBI, and I like very slowly reach back, pull out the FBI, hold it up for them to see, and I'm like, we were in town doing some work, and you know how it is when you wrap up a case, everyone gets a little rowdy. We were watching some action movies, and one of the neighbors, probably a little into their cups, thought it was real. So you're welcome to run my credentials if you need to.
It's all right. It's all right. Kenny, why don't you go ahead and take that nice lady's badge? And Kenny like snaps it away a little hard and definitely gives you like a FBI, huh?
Yeah. Behavioral
What,
analysis unit.
Oh, college. And he goes back to the and Stadler is like he takes a kind of a couple steps closer and is like, you got to give him a little bit of a pass. He's new. His he comes from a family of cops. That's how they get sometimes. You understand.
Of course. Absolutely.
So your contention is that you had the TV on too loud, or what was the you said you were watching action movies?
Oh yeah. How do you feel about Sylvester Stallone? He's my favorite. We had Rambo First Blood going.
What were
that
we able to find on the TV?
Lethal Weapon.
It's like always on TV. That's why I said it.
Who is?
We would feed what movie we managed to find.
Or here we go. It's that scene right at the end, the big shootout at the end.
Oh, so that's because the complaint that we had got was that there were gunshots, and I mean that's great that you just happen to have the right scene for a complaint like that without,
Yeah. How did you know there was gunshots complaints? Teaspoon?
Because that's what we were watching when the complaint came through. Thank you.
But how did you know a complaint came through?
Because one of the neighbors also was pounding on the door.
No, we'll worry about that.
Okay.
Anderson comes back and like carefully folds your FBI badge back and gives it to you.
Thank you, Officer Anderson. I truly appreciate it. And, thank you so much for your service and your family's service.
I could have gone to college.
I'm sure you could have. You seem like a very astute young man.
Kenny, is that legit? Yeah, it's legit. So, if I may ask,
certainly,
what are my brothers in the Federal Bureau of Investigation doing out here in Miskatonic?
Unfortunately, that is classified. However, just keeping it between us, we've had we've had a couple of reports of some suspicious characters in the area. Your airport here has some direct flights to some very major airports, and we're just keeping an eye on a couple of characters, if you will. Nothing to concern yourself with. They seem to be pretty nomadic, if you will. I think they've already left the area, actually. So,
okay, you wouldn't happen to know what these characters' or you wouldn't be able to divulge what the actual crimes these characters were involved in were?
Unfortunately, no. It is a matter of national security, if you will.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's how it always seems to be. We're the eyes and ears on the ground, and we get to fumble around blindly. It's too bad, really.
I completely agree with you, but it is a matter of policy. I have to follow the bureaucracy in some way, shape, or form if I want to keep, my job.
Well, I mean, for the amount of taxes that we pay here in Arkham, actually it would be Arkham County. No. Forget it. You can flip that. I mean, it would be nice if you folks ever, sent us an email or got in touch to let us know what weird, suspicious things y'all are looking for, because I've seen some stuff.
I can certainly bubble that up to my supervisor. They're always happy to hear from the local guys. They're always happy to hear from the local guys. So weird things around here, you say?
Oh, yeah. There have been weird things around Arkham for decades, years. Anderson pipes up and says, weirdos steal weirdo books from the college all the time and do weirdo stuff with them.
Yes. When you've got rumors of as I hear, different things going on in the universities and secret sections, and of course you're going to attract a certain kind of person.
And those wouldn't happen to be the type of people that you're here for.
No, unfortunately, we do think it is not connected to anything like that.
All right, go ahead and give me that persuade check.
Jesus. Your girl got a 24 under my 69.
Nice. I'm gonna do that every time. You can't you can't ever add skill points to your persuade now. It's maxed out.
It's stuck there.
All right, Kenny. Let's get going. We can probably still get a good seat at the Ma's Diner for the teenagers to get in there and start making fun of you again.
Well, thank you again so much, officers. I'll ask the crew to keep it down for the rest of the night.
We appreciate it, and hope you folks have a nice, quiet evening. So back in the room, what are you doing?
Can't get my finger
Rambo,
out.
apparently.
Watching Lethal Weapon.
I think I probably started prying down the projectors so we can start gathering up whatever weird crap was in the room.
Okay.
Can I get my finger out?
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Oh God, she's gonna lose her finger.
I'm not
What
a
is your
doctor.
dexterity like, Time Bomb? I am. but the
It
wrong
doesn't
kind.
matter because I rolled a 33, which is under my dexterity.
Ooh.
So I now have an extra finger.
It's been manicured.
I was about to say you pull your
No.
nail out, it's painted, it's like really
It's
nice
now
looking.
extra dexterous because it's
also
a mini tentacle.
Very
you put
well
your other fingers in
moisturized.
just so you get the full set. Anytime you point at something now, we really know what you're pointing at.
Oh, she's King Midas. Did you put your finger in that fish?
Oh man, I thought we were finally gonna make it through a campaign with no 10th Kingdom references.
Sarah, yes. She has a whole hand on her finger, but it's tiny.
You're about to get your finger out, and then you hear something in your head, Time Bomb.
Oh no.
Is there someone there?
Yes? Who's this?
You're human?
Are you human?
I think so. My name is Kyle Woodson.
Kyle!
I was trapped in the machine.
I need what is your non-time bomb name?
Dominique Candide.
All right. Dominique?
Yes. It's me.
You have to come find me, Dominique. I went back to El Cacao and the machine goes boom. And like it actually other way. The machine heats and you feel your finger starting to burn as you finally yank it out because of the pain, and a massive steam cloud envelops the bathroom and flows out of the door. And that is where we end our tale tonight. Please return next week to see the next step of our playthrough of A Resection of Time using the Delta Green role-playing game for all of us here at Theater of the Mind Players. This is Rob Whelan saying, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax. Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.